Hightower is an important piece of that defense, and they've actually gotten better somehow, some way without them. How are they going to be able to slow down Fournette, who once he gets going, almost gets stronger as the game goes on? He's one of those guys.
It is. And actually, that board you guys put up, the numbers are deceiving because the Patriots only allowed 6 rushing touchdowns this entire season and 0 in the postseason against the Tennessee Titans. So it's okay to get yards as long as you don't get in the end zone. So I think when you talk about how the Patriots are going to try and do it, is playing good technique up front, being patient in your blocks if you're a defensive tackle or defensive ends, and then you got to make sure you wrap this guy up. So, Boogie, when you run the tape, you'll see the new addition right here on the edge. That's James Harrison. We always talk about setting the edge, and the players know what we're talking about. Look at this edge right here. They've built the wall. It's going to cause the running back to stop his feet, stop momentum. He's going to have to try to cut back, or he's going to have to run into all that. Great job by James Harrison. Here's Van Noy. Another thing, you have to be able to set the edge. He's going to get up the field. That's 13 personnel, which means it's 1 back and 3 tight ends. They do a good job of setting the edge. If you can't get right here, the running back's going to have to bounce it outside. Once you bounce it, now the guys have to rally to the football. When you lump it in the running backs, when you talk about the Jags, you got to lump in Blake Bortles. The one thing that he does really well is if he gets pressure, you see Dupree up here getting pressure immediately. He's not going to make a throw. Nobody's open on the back end. They're telling him in the meetings, take off with the football. You've had good success when you've taken off. The other thing you got to look forward to, when you play man-to-man coverage on the back end, look at it. Everybody's locked up. It's man-to-man coverage, single high safety. He sees that. Right now, he's tucking the ball and he's running for an 11-yard gain. So they've done a great job of finding what he does really well, which is run the ball, make loose plays. They don't want him to get careless and throw the ball up. If you see something you don't like or you get man-to-man coverage and you don't feel comfortable throwing the ball, take off and run it.
Whose fault was that when he got outside? Who didn't keep contained there?
It's the defensive end because they're playing man-to-man, so it's up to the guys up front to set the edge and make sure they contain and keep their rush lanes. And sometimes we forget that as edge rushers.
Sack, Dan. He's trying to get the sack. That's what happens.
Get a little greedy sometimes out there on the edge.